Today we are going to go over how to replace the scales on a Swiss Army knife. This knife in particular is the 91mm, which is going to be the vast majority of the replacement scales. So first thing we need to do is take out the toothpick and tweezers. Then we are going to take a thin knife. This one we have set up specifically for removing scales on a Swiss Army knife. You can use an old paring knife or anything thin. Basically, all it needs to do is get between the liner and the scale. It's easiest to come in under where the toothpick and tweezers were. So just get it under there a little bit, and then just give a little twist. This one has been removed before, so yours are going to be a little bit harder to come off, but it doesn't take a whole lot. You can see right here a little bit of remnants from removing the scales. Just make sure to clean those off. Then we are going to undo this tool in the back, whether you have the screwdriver or the corkscrew. Especially with this corkscrew, you want to get it out of your way and be careful because that tip is pretty sharp. Then obviously this cut side is for this side here. We're going to loosely place the scale over the studs. You can see the holes line up. And we're going to put this side right here. We are doing this because we do have to tap this down, and we do not want the exposed studs on the backside driving into the table or whatever you're working on. So it just gives it a better surface to not damage those studs. And in some cases, you can end up tapping both sides on at once. So we've got that in place, loosely fit, super fancy piece of cardboard. Today I am using a ball peen hammer because that is all I could find. If you have a soft-faced hammer, you probably don't need the cardboard. So we are going to tap it from right to left where the studs were. It's just my preference to work this way. You can work left to right. So we're going to give it a couple firm taps. And we're going to flip it over. Then we're just going to check to see if we have any gaps between the scale and the liner. We're looking good. And we're looking good there too. So now you have successfully installed scales on a Swiss Army knife. Not overly difficult, just takes a couple basic tools. Then we are going to put our toothpick and tweezers back in. If you end up taking both of them out, because it does have the cut radius, so you know which side they go on, they won't fit quite right. And that is that. So we have our replacement scales that also include the factory toothpick and tweezers.